Okay, uh, now I wanna do a special mention that you have a lot of ways to inactive the coagulation cascade, but only two ways to active, that is the intrinsic and the extrinsic pathway. Okay, so please always remember that. Now we're going to talk about some mechanisms that we have to stop or to control the coagulation cascade. We have a physiological control with some proteins that we're going to call protein C and protein S. And these two proteins are activated by thrombin. Thrombin is the factor 2 active. What's factor 2 inactive? Is prothrombin, so remember that. It's going to activate protein C and protein S because you don't want that always have this stable cock, because you're going to eventually going to make the reparation of the tissue and all the things. Okay, so this protein C and protein A is going to act as a regulatory anticoagulant proteins, and especially going to block these two cofactors. Okay, factor 8 and factor 5. So put that on mind. Also, we have another physiological way that the coagulation cascade is regulated, and it's about the kallikrein pathway. It's another substance that going to act like inhibitor of this pathway, so it going to act at the level of the factor 12 and the factor 11 active. Okay, and we have some drugs that we going to use. The first of all, it's a really easy one, that is warfarin, and always remember that warfarin acts like a vitamin K, but there's no vitamin K, so it's going to block all the factors dependent of vitamin K that you know who are. Okay, and then we have another drugs like heparin, we have a low molecular weight heparins like enoxaparin, that going to act these two in the factor 10 and the factor 2. Okay, put that in mind. Another drugs that act on the factor 10, especially on the 10A or 10 active, going to be direct exchange inhibitors like apixaban. And fondaparinux. And there's others that act at the level, only at the level of the factor 2. That's going to be argatroban and B-valirudin. Also, dabigatran. Okay. All these drugs are going to block this pathway. Now, you have to put on mind that, as I told you, no, your body don't wanna have this clog for a long time, because you wanna destroy this clog eventually to start the reparation stage. And the thing is that you're going to physiologically use a pathway that they're going to destroy this stabilized platelet block, and it going to act with plasminogen. Okay, this plasminogen going to convert it into plasmin, and plasmin going to inhibit all this coagulation cascade, but also going to destroy this stabilized platelet group. I'm going to degrade the fibrin degradation. Okay. Also, the platelet degradation product, we're going to call it like D-dimer. It's a important marker that we're going to look at when we are dealing with a coagulation problem. Okay. So plasminogen converts to plasmin, but by important enzyme that we're going to look like TPA. Okay. And TPA, it's target of a really important medications. We're going to write here. Okay, so medications that are going to increase the TPA, we're going to call thrombolytics, and here we have Alteplas, Retaplas. Also, streptokinase acts at this level. These are really good drugs for destroy a platelet block, in special occasion in MI. So this is the point that all these drugs act. And if you're going to block this TPA, if I block the TPA, I don't allow that plasminogen convert to plasmin. So these drugs are antifibrinolytics. Okay, and here we have aminocaproic acid, and tranexamic acid. So these two drugs are going to allow or enhance the coagulation, the platelet clot formation. Okay, put that on mind. And really important, TPA as an enzyme that be target of a lot of drugs. Okay.